enough, once you stand up to bullies, they have a way of skirting away like cockroaches. Question is, will you fold or fight back? What do you, Peggy Cheng, Lisa Price, have in common? You're a human, just like them. The myth of hero's journey is prevalent in all of our lives, not just celebrities, millionaires, or highly successful people. The question is, will you answer to your call to adventure? Hero's journey is made of 3 stages: call to adventure, facing of your fears, reclaiming your price. In the cave you fear to enter lies everything you've ever wanted, says Joseph Campbell. Look at the history of all successful people in the world. Hercules, Madam C.J. Walker, that friend who made it big. What did they all have in common? They faced their fears, left home, and made it big. You too have to do the same as an ambitious woman. Stage 1, the call. The stage is characterized by an uneasy feeling that something is wrong and that all you've come to learn doesn't make sense. Can be characterized with the loss of a friend, betrayal, financial collapse, or even worse, madness. Question is, will you fold or fight back? Mine came as a form of sudden loss of 3 people close to me, death, betrayal from people that I love, and the gnawing feeling that something is off. I needed change. I just didn't know what. One evening, laying in the spare bedroom of my brother's apartment, program with Dr. Jordan Peterson came on. He said, for those of you who are conflict averse, speak the truth, for it's the only thing that will save you. Do your voice may quiver, feet may tremble, speak the truth. In that moment, I broke down in tears and anger because I knew you were speaking to me. For many years, I kept my mouth shut, like the fifth, gave people benefit of the doubt when they mistreated me. I chose never to do that again. I began by telling a close family member who was stingy that you will no longer benefit from my generosity. Stood up to a toxic colleague who never bothered me again. Funny enough, once you stand up to bullies, they have a way of skirting away like cockroaches. And finally, most important one, dissolved a toxic relationship with my narcissistic mother. Noticed I answered the call when it came to me. And through that, I went through a journey of ups and downs, victories and failures, ultimately finding myself. Part of the journey when you say yes is that there will be trials and tribulations, days you want to quit, days you will ask yourself, why did I even do this? But you must hold on. The biggest setup of this stage was the preparation to face my biggest authority figures. Stage number 2, face and slay the dragons. Few months after I chose to quit being a people pleaser, I experienced racism from a multi-billion-dollar corporation-owned landlord. I had 2 options: capitulate or fight back. I chose to fight, despite being afraid of authority figures as a Nigerian, despite them having infinite glitch for attorney money. I chose to stand up for myself. My thought was, if they could do this to me, educated doctor with the capacity and financial ability to fight back, what would they do to the single mother who has no one to fight for her? The battle took me places I never imagined. 1, taught me patience, critical thinking, and the ability to maneuver. That corporations do not necessarily care about the truth. It's about protection of the brand and their assets. In the end, the case was settled out of court, gained money, and was proud of myself. But the key things that I learned, which are invaluable, I am strong, much more than I ever knew. Those years where I kept quiet was out of compassion, not out of weakness, and I will no longer capitulate to people who treated me badly. It also taught me patience and relinquish of control to God. As an A-type personality, control freak, and impatient person, going to court was the most nerve-wracking thing because no matter how perfect your case was, you were essentially dependent on the judge to make decisions. It taught me that all I could do in life was to do my best and leave the rest to God. The final stage is the reward. In the 3 years I've begun this journey, my hero's journey, a lot has happened. A lot of wins, failures, ups and downs. For the first 27 years of my life, I gained the courage for seeking therapy. And oh boy, was I up for a rude awakening. I thought I needed help being assertive, outspoken, but I gained a lot more than that. Grounding exercises to calm my overactive mind. Routine building strategies to stay consistent in YouTube. Vulnerability to connect with people close to me. And most importantly, accepting all of me, the good, the bad, the indifferent, while simultaneously working to be better. Now tell me the actual mindfuck of paradox is that. But that's therapy for you. I've been promoted, made a lot of money, feel proud of myself, moved a couple of times, traveled the world, and it's all beautiful. Which brings me to the crux of the matter, you. I don't know who you are, where you're from, what you do, or what you want, but I do know we all have a calling which God has placed in us. Perhaps you're on your journey, have just been called, thinking of quitting, or maybe whether you should even go. You must go. You must hang on. And yes, there'll be trials and tribulations, but what will be the opposite if you don't? A life of conformity, living the same old, same old. As an ambitious woman who wants to succeed, you must embark on this journey. There's a reason why you've always identified as ambitious. There's a reason why you follow my channel. There's a reason why you're watching this video. There's a reason why you've always believed that you're the one who's going to change the lineage of your family. There's a reason why you've always believed you're the one who's going to end the curse. This is your opportunity. Fight back. Take the leap. Listen to the call. Face your dragons. Face your fears and claim your price. I'm Dr. Princess PharmD, and it's my ambition to equip ethnic women around the world to believe in ourselves, overcome our fears, and live the best life possible. Book one-on-one sessions below with the link. Join my newsletter for upcoming events, course discounts, and many more. I'll see you next time.